Welcome to AutoCAD next lecture on drawing limits, rectangle, and also discuss the polygon command and circle and arc commands. Drawing limits. Setting the drawing limits defines a working drawing area. This is similar to defining a sheet size for the drawing. For example, drawing size like A4, A3, A2, A1 and A0 size. Okay, we can set up the drawing limits for our drawing purpose. Note: defining drawing limits does not mean limit drafters to drawing inside of these limits. It does not mean after defining the limits we are restricted only to work within these limits. We can go beyond that. And the command for drawing limits is limits. Okay, here is for example A4 size sheet area, that is one side is 0, the next side for example 11, 8.5. Similarly for different sizes. Okay, and if this is in the FPS unit system, this is in the SI unit system in mean millimeter. Okay, for example x comma y, x is 0, y is 0, x is 11 inch, y is 8.5 inch. Similarly in metric system, the x comma y, that is 0, 0, and the upper limits that are 297 in the x and the 210, that is not O, that is 0 to 10 millimeter. Okay, if you are working on a scale and you want to redefine the limits here, for example if you have selected in the FPS system, the scale is 1 by 4 inch is equal to 1 feet. So the sheet size limit will be 0, 0, the x comma y, and the x comma y, the upper limits 48 feet and 36 feet. I will also show in the AutoCAD. And the next commands for the rectangle I will also show in detail, circle and the arc command. The short key for these commands are REC, for circle command C, and for arc command A. Okay, now let's try these commands in AutoCAD. Okay, AutoCAD. So here again our menu bar. First of all I will apply the limits command, then rectangle, circle and arc command. First of all limit. Here is the here you can see the limits. I can select here, or just after typing the limits press enter. After pressing enter, software will ask specify the lower left corner, that is the command area, lower left corner, that is the upper right corner. Okay, software asking me please provide the lower left corner location. Okay, I will press 0, 0, that is the axis location. Then I will press enter. Then software will ask me press the upper limits, means x and y coordinate system 0, 0, and the upper limit x 12, 9 vertical. Okay, that are the normal and by default. We can enter by ourselves. For example I will put 20 x and 15 vertical. Okay, when I can check, for example I will click here, you can see the coordinates that are near to 0. Okay, in the 0, 0 here, and the upper limit, okay, here 14 and 8.7, but that is not within the 20 and 15. So I have applied or increased the limits, but I am not saying the software has selected that limited area. So for that you have to click zoom. For that the shortcut command is Z, and press all A, and press A for selecting A, all, enter. Now software will automatically set the working area to the limits. Here you can see in the status bar, that is 0, 0, almost 0, 0, and here in the upper right corner you can see now the limits have been increased, 21 in the x and 15 in the y. Similarly you can increase that. There is no limit for the applying the limits. Okay, now I am again putting the limits. The left lower corner limit is 0, 0, and the upper corner limit I am increasing it to 999, comma 999, enter. Okay, again you will not see for example here in the status window 00, and the upper right corner that is 20 and 15. So I will just again put Z for zoom and press A for all. Okay, so now you can see the limits have been increased. Okay, 999, and that's. Now I will bring back the limits so that I can work with the rest of for example rectangle. I can also work without the bringing back the limits to its original. Okay, let's try the work in the same in the previous command. How I can zoom that area, or I will just press for a line command. Okay, press 0, 0. Software will pick the origin location 0, 0, and I will press for example 9, 3, enter. Okay, so now there is very small portion appearing here. I will click again Z, and now I will use the second command of zoom window. Okay, I will select that portion. Software will zoom out that portion only. There are multiple commands present in the zoom. Okay, so I have zoomed the my line command in the working area. So now I will just delete this option. Now I will draw. Now I have discussed the limits command. Now I will discuss first command, that is rectangle. For the rectangle, there are multiple ways to draw the rectangle. Rectangle portion option is also present here. Okay, rectangle and polygon, first rectangle, and the second rectangle is also present in the draw bar here, or you can also just type the shortcut command, that is REC, that is the rectangle. I will press enter. Software will ask from me specify first corner of the rectangle. I will just specify the first corner of the rectangle. Now the software will asking me please enter the second corner. Okay, I will press anywhere. Now I have drawn the rectangle. Okay, I will delete rectangle. Now I will draw again rectangle by different way. I have pressed rectangle. Okay, click first point. Now there are multiple options are present. Draw rectangle by using area command, by dimension command, and rotation. Okay, now I will draw first, for example, dimension command, that is the most usable command in the rectangle. Okay, I will press just D. Okay, now it is moving independently. Now I will press D and press enter. Now software will ask for me specify the length and width of the rectangle. Okay, for example, I will enter this length of the rectangle 15, width of the rectangle for example 12, enter. Okay, now I will just zoom out. Now there are multiple options. I want to draw in this corner, left or right. I will select in the upper and press enter, or you can press with the with your arrow key. Okay, that is the way of drawing the rectangle. Okay, now the second command, that is a polygon. Okay, here polygon, and the polygon, okay, you will select the number of sides. Here in the rectangle there are 4 sides. Now I will for example put 6 sides. Okay, first of all I will point out the center of the polygon. Now it is asking from me inscribed circle and circumscribed about the circle. Okay, I will explain both. Okay, first of all I will take I as it is inscribed. Okay, now it is asking me specify the radius of the inscribed circle, because I have selected the inscribed. Okay, so now I will just put 10, enter. Okay, so now you can also check is it the radius of this is 10. Now I will, for the inscribed circle, I will measure its radius. Okay, from the center point to the end point. Okay, here you can see the radius. So what is inscribed circle and circumscribed? So here I will use circle command. Okay, I will click the center point here. If the polygon or the 6-sided, 7-sided comes inside the circle, that is inscribed the circle. Okay, if the polygon, if the circle is inside the hexagon, okay, octa shape, okay, so if your circle is inside, that is circumscribed. If that is outside, that is inscribed. Okay, so I will just delete and again show the polygon command. Okay, I will again specify the center, specify number of sides. I am specifying 7. Okay, specify center of the polygon. I have specified. Now it is asking me the circumscribe about the circle. Now I will use the second option. I will put C, enter. Now it is asking me the enter the radius. So now I will again enter. Now I will change the value 15. Okay, here is the circumscribe. Now you can measure. Now it is circumscribed. Now the radius will be from this location to this location. Okay, here you can see the 15. So that is the rectangle and polygon command. Now I will show you the circle command. In this circle there are also multiple options. Circle, circle with center and radius, circle with center and distance, 2-point circle, 3-point circle, tangent, tangent and radius circle, tangent, tangent and tangent. Okay, I will show almost all of the circle types. Okay, first of all, for the circle, again you can click in this option, home, in the draw menu, ribbon menu, in the left in the draw. Here is the circle command, or you can just type C for the circle command. That is a shortcut key. Okay, now it is asking me specify the center of the circle. Okay, here, and please enter the radius or diameter. Okay, if I enter the radius, then that will be half circle length, and if I enter the diameter, then the full circle length. Okay, now I will enter the, for example, 7, enter. Okay, that is the radius of the circle. Okay, so now I will show you one by one. Now that is the center and the radius command. Center, and then I have put the radius command. If I click the center and radius, then the center, then the software will asking from me, please specify the diameter of the circle. Okay, radius of the circle if 7, then the automatically the diameter of the circle will be 14. So now here I will enter diameter 14, enter. Okay, now in this second I have not put the 7, I have put it the 14 value in the diameter. Now 2-point circle, for example, this is the 1 point and this is the second point, 2 point and the circle within it. Then the 3-point circle. Okay, you have to specify the 3 points, first point, second point and third point, any point. Okay, first, second and third. The circle will pass in these 3 points. This is the 3-point method, 2-point and 3-point method for the circle. Now what is tangent, tangent and radius? First of all, I will draw the rectangle. Okay, so now I will draw the tangent, tangent circle. Here tangent, tangent and radius. Okay, first tangent is this one, second tangent is this one. Now I will specify the radius. For example, I am specifying the radius 7, enter. Okay, you can see circle is tangent to this line, tangent to this line, and the radius of this circle is I have put it the 7. Okay, so now the third last command of the circle, that is tangent, tangent means 3 tangents. First of all, I will draw a line, any randomly line. Okay, enter. Now in this circle, last command tangent tangent, all three options are tangent. Okay, first of all I have picked this tangent, and third this tangent. Okay, software automatically pick this circle, draw the circle from these three tangent commands. Okay, so now our circle command is also complete. Now the third command which we will discuss, that is the arc command. Okay, for the arc command, again you can select the arc from this ribbon menu from here, that is also present. Sorry, here tooltip will appear arc command, or simply you can type A for the shortcut key. Okay, arc command is active. Okay, so for arc command, the first arc is the 3-point center, and I will discuss few of them. You can use by yourself. Okay, for example, in the arc command, software is asking from me specify the start point. Here I have put the start point. Then software is asking me specify the second point of the arc. Okay, I will press C center. Okay, here is the center of my arc. Now software asking me please enter the end point. Okay, I will enter this end point. Now my arc is complete. Okay, so there is different options. Now let's try the start, center and angle. Okay, in the start, center and angle, I will click this option start. Okay, now I will specify the center of the arc. Now here is the option. Okay, if I want to draw the for example this 0 degree, 10 degree curve only, 30 degree, 60 degree, whatsoever degree I want. Okay, so for example I want only 27 degree curve or 70 degree. Okay, whatsoever. I will draw for example 127 degree. Okay, software will draw the arc only up till 127 degree. Similarly, in the length command, center, start, center and length command. Okay, sorry, start, center and length command here, that is the start. Okay, so now I will specify the center. Now software is not asking me the angle, now it is asking me the length. Please specify the length up till where I will draw the curve. For example, I will enter 45. Okay, software will draw the arc up till 45. Now the length of this arc is 45. Okay, now let's try one more time with start, center and end. Okay, here is arc, start, center, end. Here is start point. Okay, now software is asking me the center point. Okay, now there are two options. Okay, either I can draw arc in this direction, or if I want to switch the start, let's start my arc from this side to this side. For that you can keep press control button. Okay, then automatically now you can see this arc is starting from here. I want to start in this direction. You have to just press the control button. Okay, here you can draw the arc. So now I have shown all these command that I have shown in my lecture. So that's all for today. Have a nice day.